Oh no, oh no. This one looks tougher because you see the muscles. This one looked like a big fluffy dog. He looked stupid in the face. You know, he looked cute until you see him chewing on a bone. You be like, it's not a dog. It's not a dog. That's a baby bear. That's a fucking bear. That's a loose cannon baby bear. You know, and he's taller than you. I'll tell you that. Tiberian. This fake shit. This is also fake. But they are big. They are big. They look fluffy as hell. Like, oh, look at that little cute little doggy. You could put him in a contest for a beauty contest or something like that. Let him snap on the other dogs and see if you can stop him. A beer went into my mouth. Right. See if you can stop him. You know? You can try. Look like a big dumb dog. Slap him in his face, see what happens to you. We can't even actually kind of fight this, yet alone a lion. And Samson was beating up a lion, man. Let me see, mightily Spirit came mightily upon him here. Right here, he beat up 1,000 men. So. But the point is that the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and then he killed. Right. That's the same thing that we're going to do once that time comes. The Lord said, I will fight for you. His Spirit will come. I can't wait, bruh. I'm looking at videos like this, fantasizing what I'm finna do. Woo! Man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Shit, I'm screaming like Michael. I can't wait. Yahweh desire that time gonna come. And even the feeble among us, even a Michael would kill them. You know, because the Lord said so. Zechariah chapter 12. The feeble among you shall be as King David. Come on, man. Once we get that power, all that hatred that they have, all the murderous spirit that they have within them, as soon as they see our people, they want to murder them. They want to grab their sword and fucking kill you. You're like that little bug that's irritating them, and you want to kill it. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. That's what these devils feel. But once that time comes, man, it's going to be beautiful having them in chains, slapping them around, breaking their neck when you feel like it, and then bringing them back to life. It's going to be a beautiful day. Days. It's going to be a beautiful 1,000 years. How about that? So, right. So, yeah, that's talking about that. And now going back to over, let me see something. Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 14. Thou shalt not oppress an hired servant that is poor and needy. This is talking about the Israelite hired servant. Whether he be of thy brethren or of thy strangers that are in thy land within thy gates. This is talking about the Israelite foreigner that came into the land, and he was a hired servant by you. Because how did we used to make each other rich? Well, it goes like this. Deuteronomy 15 and 12. And if thy brother, an Hebrew man or a Hebrew woman, be sold unto thee, and serve thee 6 years, then in the 7th year thou shalt let him go free and from thee. And when thou sendest him out free from thee, thou shalt not let him go away empty. Thou shalt furnish him liberally out of thy flock, and out of thy floor, which is this threshing floor, which is the food, and out of thy winepress. You need to give him wine. Of that wherewith Yahweh thy power had blessed thee, thou shalt give unto him. Let's say he blessed you in wood. You have a lot of wood. Let's say he blessed you in a lot of land. You give him land. Let's say he blessed you in water. Guess what? You give him wells. Okay? And thou shalt remember that thou was a bondman in the land of Egypt. And Yahweh thy power redeemed thee and made you rich. Because we was rich after we left from there. We took their gold. Give me your shit, bitch. And that's the same thing that we're going to do with these devils. We're going to take, not the ones in America, we're going to burn everything. The Heavenly Father's going to burn everything flat over there. But around the world here, like Europe and stuff like that, and South America, and of course Russia, of course, we're going to get there too. Asia too, East India, all these places, man, Australia, all these places where they got the gold and the silver and the diamond, gems and stones and stuff like that. You know, they got caves all over the world. They got gem caves in there. You know, they found these things. They got these things over there. You know, right. They got all these things. They found everything. Well, not everything, but they found a lot. Let's say that. They have all these caves. And they have all these beautiful gems that are very expensive. But we're going to build our country with this. Our land. We're going to build the streets. We're going to build it. You know how beautiful this would be, man? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We went to Italy with the brothers and stuff like that. Yo, the streets over there, I'm not playing with you, man. They decked in marble. Let me see. Houses too. Streets. Here. They decked in marble. You know how expensive this thing is, man? They have this in malls. Fucking freaking malls. They have it in houses. You know? It's crazy. Not all the places, but they do have mixed marble floor tile in these places and stuff like that in the malls. And not just malls, just buildings also. Just buildings where people live, man. I went in there. I put my hand on the like this thing. I don't know how you call it. Wait, sorry, I miscalled it. I put my hand on this thing over here. In there, oh, marble. Yeah. I put my hand on these things over here. Yeah, it was like this. I put my hand on the thing, trying to lean on it. I thought this was what the fuck? It's fucking marble. That shit was marble. Yeah, these type of things. This shit was marble. The thing is blurry. But yeah, you can. I hope you understand what I'm saying. These type of things, and this was in buildings, like buildings where people live. Yeah, man, just regular buildings. Yeah, this marble. This was marble. You know, crazy. A lot of things is marble over there. You know? So, yeah, we gonna take that. The Lord said so. I think it's in the book of Deuteronomy 6. Yeah, there's a lot of marbles over there. Huh? They have a lot of stones, you know, and it feels kind of good to walk upon. I'm not kidding you. I walked on it and I was like, hey, it feels good. It actually feels good. I don't know why, but it feels good. It feels straight. It feels good. I would be scared if it rained, you know, but it looks slippery, but it's always shiny. Yeah. So and you know for that, but Exodus chapter 12, verse 35. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses, and they borrowed, we took, of the Egyptians jewels and silver, and jewels of gold and raiment. When we left, we took that with us. So we got rich. They made us work for 400 years. Shit, the least we can do is take your gold and everything you have. Give it. Cough it up. That's the same thing that we're going to do with the whole world. You have to remember, it said, we were bondmen there. But it says here, Jeremiah 25 and 14. For many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them also. And I will recompense them according to their deeds. You're going to pay us. And you're going to pay us in the physical form because we're going to whoop your ass. And according to the works of their own hands, yes, we're going to enslave you too. Just like how you enslaved us. And make money off of us. You know? Yeah, you did that. So we're going to do that to you again. Beautifully. And you're going to cry, by the way. Every day of your life. You're going to be in our lives. Yeah. Now we are in your lives. Yep. We're living in your world, your lives. Blah, blah, blah. You're going to be living in our world, our lives. Once that time comes. Right? Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 15. At his day, thou shalt give him his hire, pay him. Neither shall the sun go down upon it. Don't wait until the sun goes down. You need to pay him right then and there. For he is poor, and setteth his heart upon it. Right, he's poor, and he's waiting for the end of those 6 years. Or it doesn't have to necessarily be 6 years. It could be also just he came to work for you, you know. But the point is after. No, wait, sorry. I jumped two things in one. Sorry, let me separate them again. Because I was thinking of a Hebrew. I was thinking of Deuteronomy chapter 15. Sorry. Right, Deuteronomy 15. It says we need to work. If you be sold unto him, you work 6 years, and the 7th year he's waiting for the things that you need to give him, because that's what the Lord said that you need to do. And here, if you work for him a day before the sun goes down, you need to pay him. That's also in the book of Tobit, chapter 4, verse 14. No, wait. Yeah, 4. Verse 14. Let the wages of any man, Israelite, which had wrought for thee, worked for you, tarry with thee. Sorry. Let not the wage, because I was thinking like, no, that's not what it says. Let not the wages of any man which had wrought for thee tarry with thee. Right. Don't let it stay with you. That's his money. But give it out of hand. But give him it out of hand. Give him in his hand. No taxes. No, oh, wait, I need to file that. No, we don't do that. We're not supposed to be doing that because Esau is a devil. But then again, that's gonna fall upon him again. So he's gonna pay for that. For if thou serve Yahweh, he will also repay thee. Be circumspect, my son, in all things thou doest, and be wise in all thy conversation. Right. So he's supposed to pay him, and the Lord will pay you. You know. And even if the Lord doesn't pay you, you should pay that man because he worked for you. What are you talking about? But you have a lot of our people are thieves. A lot of these devils, when you work for them, they don't want to pay you right away. You're in the man. We had brothers go through a lot of shit, man. You know, it's constantly going a lot. You gotta go back and forth with these devils. Like, yo, you need to pay me, man. You know, I come here, work on time, and you don't pay me on time. You know, when it's time to pay, you got all these excuses, man. But if I come late, I'm fired. But that's we're gonna get you back for that too. So keep on doing your shit. You gonna pay. Everything is being piled up. You gonna pay. Deuteronomy 24 and 15. At his day, thou shalt give him his hire for what he worked. Neither shall the sun go down upon it, for he is poor. And these devils, they pay you at the end of the week. Some pay you at the end of the month. Every month you get paid one time instead of every day. Crazy. Anyway, you might think, well, oh, that's actually better because if I have it in my hand, it doesn't seem that much, and I might spend it. Well, that's your dumbass fault, sucker. But he's supposed to pay you so that you know why? Because if you keep money with these devils, what they're going to do is they're going to make money off of your money. Then they're going to charge you usury, and then they're going to lend your money to somebody else. And at the end of the month, they might not have your money. because they lent it to somebody with usury. So then they're waiting for that usury money guy to pay them back, and then out of that usury he pays you, and then he keeps the profit to himself. Sometimes they stick it into their business to make more money with. But the point is, that's why a lot of money is not at the bank. That's why you can't do a bank run. If you do a bank run, they're going to arrest you because a lot of money is not there. And if you find out, then you're going to be angry that he's using your money to make more money out of thin air. That's what they do. That's why pay me my money. I don't want my money with you. What do you think? You a bank? I'm a bank. Did you know that if you have more than a couple of more than 10,000 or something like that in your house, and he comes in your house and he will take your money from you. Let's say you've been saving for years, and you have more. How much? How much? Eh? Wait a minute. No. I read. It says here that there is no limit of how much money you are allowed to have in the house. No. What? Tax-free money. Okay. How much tax-free money? Okay. Let's see. You see the tax-free money? Without reporting the tax thing. Wait, sorry. Um, I looked this up before, and so I'm kind of shocked to see like they say there's no limit. There is a limit because I read it. I was complaining about it too. Not that I have a large amount of money in my house, but the fact that they can take it if they want to. That's just bullshit. But there's an amount of money that you are not allowed to have in your house, and if they find it, they will take it because they would think it's drugs, money, or whatever. That, and also if you didn't like according to them pay taxes on full tax cloud. Yeah, Dave. Wait. Right, I got it. It says here. Let me translate it into the English. It's from independent.nl. These are the people that are trying to be independent. You know, this is a bank thing. Yeah, this is you can borrow money. Wait, let me translate it. Because I know I read it somewhere. I didn't look it up. I just found it by accident. Because I looked at it and I was like, let me read this because this is bullshit. Like, how dare they do this? Now it says here, but all cash above 560 or 1,120 euros must be reported to the tax authority in box 3. This is not yet included in pre-completed tax return. Okay. Normally the bank provides this information for you. Why? Why are you giving me information? I don't want you in my life. I do have a bank, but I don't want you in everything of what I do. You need a bank because when they give you money, they're not going to give you in your hand. You need a bank account. They don't. I have never been paid in my hand. Never in my life. Never. They don't do that. They force you to get a bank so that they can tax you. Yes, when you have a bank, they fucking tax you. Every month they take money from you. Anyway, so it says here, because hey, you know what, leave it. So it says here, well, the book of Romans 13 says like, give unto Caesar what is his, man. So I just give you your shitty ass money. Once that time comes, I'm gonna take your life. and then I will own you. And then your life is going to be mine. And I will make you do work. And yeah, you're going to pay me back for everything that you stole. And then some. But now you have to do it yourself, right? Normally the bank provide this information for you, but now you have to do it yourself, says Brink. As a result, with a lot of cash, you can run a greater risk of forgetting things, shut up, in your tax return or accidentally make mistakes. Why? Because they want to they want to tax you with money that you have in your house. So it says here, there are insurance policy to reimburse. Anyway, I didn't go look for it, but I do, like I said, I do remember reading something that it says that you are not allowed to have a certain amount of cash in your house. If they happen to come in your house and find it, they will take it because you didn't report it to them that you have something like that. Like I said, I wasn't looking for it, but I came across it because I'm not interested in that. I don't have thousands of dollars in my house, but I got that shit. But I was thinking like, man, maybe if I put a certain amount of money every month, $50 or something like that, on the side, after a few years it might turn into a couple of thousand or something. I don't know. I never did it. I was thinking about it, and then I fell upon that article. Anyway, so cabinet lowers. So it says here, this is the last one, and then we'll go on. Just to show you that we are being controlled by another race. That's the point of all this. Another people is basically telling you what to do. Why isn't it changing? It's not changing. So it says here, people between 18 and 40 years old can now get a tax-free gift for their own house. They can get it about like this amount of money. Yeah, so it says here, there's no limit to the money that you can have in your house, but you need to give a 596 euro to the tax. You need here, this word tax. Tax return. Well, why? These people are funny. There's the money that I saved, so you already taxed it. Well, what do you want? You want to tax the money that you already taxed that I put on the side after you taxed it? You want to tax that money too? That's what I'm talking about. And then they want to take it if they find it. They're going to say like, oh, you didn't do that. You're going to take the money. But it's all good, man. We're not supposed to be balling in this country anyway. I mean, didn't we come here in slave ships? Yeah, right? So, Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 15. At this day thou shalt give him his hire, neither shall the sun go down upon it, for he is poor, and setteth his heart upon it, lest he cry against thee unto Yahweh, and it be sin unto thee. And the Lord is going to judge you for that, because you didn't pay him. You're supposed to pay your hired servant Israelite. The fathers shall not be put to death for the children, neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sin. That's the law. But then you might come across this scripture over here, which will make you think that this is a contradiction. Exodus chapter 20, verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, unto their graven images, nor serve them. For I, Yahweh, thy power, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. So he said here in the books further, because Exodus comes before Deuteronomy. So here he says that he's gonna pay you back. He's gonna pay the children back in the third or fifth, fourth generation. Sorry. So basically, then if you read this, it would seem that he's gonna punish you for your father's sins, which are the iniquities of the fathers shall come upon the children unto the third or fourth generation of them that hate me. And also here in the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21, it says, prepare slaughter for his children. Why? For the iniquity of their fathers. So it makes it seem as if you're still going to pay for your children, so for your fathers, his sins, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Right. And also in the book of Ezekiel, which was it, 18? I think it was 18. And 20. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. So if your son is a criminal doing bad stuff, you're not going to pay for it. And if your father is a criminal doing bad stuff, you're not going to pay for it. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him. So it looks like the Bible is contradicting itself. No, it's talking about that when you come back in the reincarnation, you're going to pay for your own sins. Why? Because it shows you right here in the book of the Apocrypha. 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 34. Therefore, if so be that you will subdue your own understanding and reform your hearts, ye shall be kept alive, and after death ye shall obtain mercy. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. That's why you have people born, for example, like this. People are born wheelchair bounded, or people have accidents and stuff like that. This guy, he did something I don't even want to know what he did. He still got a girl probably more loyal than I ever had in my life. Like I said, not that somebody cheated on me or some shit like that. Well, not that I know of. Let's just say that. But so-called cheated, committed adultery. I hate that word cheated. It's stupid. Committed adultery. But anyway, not that I know of. So, but anyway, probably got a loyal. It was bitch is loyal than a motherfucker. God damn, walking around with him and shit. Maybe loyal bitch. She probably not a bitch. That's a woman over there. It's a woman, but she has a sick mind too. Oh boy. Yeah, but I know that these Edomites, they have sick there's some sick motherfuckers, man. What's it again? On man. He was ready for a head transplant. This guy. But then he found a woman. I do not forget this shit, man. I don't forget it, because I saw this. I was like, God, this guy has a loyal wife. Look at him. He has a loyal wife, and he has a child with her. I ain't got nothing more to say. I have nothing more to say. I just know that these some people like freakazoids. He had nothing to lose, so he wanted to get his head chopped off to get a new body, a dead person, and then they would do the thing. But the Most High sent a girl to him. Like, go ahead and do this, and don't make these devils use you for an experiment, because that's what they wanted to do. And I saw the interview with him, and he said like, no, now I have something to live for. I have found a wife. In the meantime, I found a wife. Cancels head transplant. Why? Because he found a wife, man. He was on television, and she must have most likely saw him, And then she fell in love, and she was like, no, 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 no. And now he has something to live for. Look at him. He had nothing to live for. He was like, fuck it. I'd rather die trying then, man. I don't want to live like this. And this ain't nobody want me. Yo, there's somebody for somebody. There's somebody for somebody up on the planet Earth. Did I say it good? There's somebody for anybody? Was I supposed to say that? Anyway, there's somebody for somebody up on the planet Earth, man. You know? All they have to do is see you. And yeah, he sure was seen. He sure was seen. He was ready for that head transplant, and then the girl found him, and then he was like, "Fuck no, I don't want that. I don't want it anymore," because he had a child. Disabled man pulls out of world first head transplant commercially because they was already doing it with dogs. These people are the devil. They're lying to you too. They probably did it with jakes that they kidnap and stuff like that. They was already busy with these things in 1954. 1954. They was already doing stuff like this. Had the dog drinking. This dog were drinking this. This is how they explain how they make the dog, the arteries, they, you know, they connect oh man, I don't even want to talk about it, man. It's fucked up, bro. Talk about animal cruelty coming from the fucking devil nation themselves. Yeah? Yeah? And they want to fine you if they say that you're animal abuse. Animal abuse. Really? They just want some money, man. Animal abuse if you don't chip your dog. What? What? It's abuse if I do chip the dog. What are you talking about, man? That's child abuse if you don't send your children to school. I don't want them to learn Skittles. You know, colors are beautiful things. The rainbow is a beautiful thing. You're making the rainbow into something that I want to hate. No, I don't hate the rainbow. I hate you. Because the rainbow is a beautiful thing. The Lord said so. The book of Genesis chapter 9 explains that to you. What it means. You're making it into something that I want to hate. No. I hate you. Because their rainbow has 6 colors. The Heavenly Father rainbow has 7. There's 7. Red, orange, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7. There's 7 colors. And they have 6, which is 666. Difficulty manufacture. Shut the fuck up. The thing is, they represent the 6. That man of 6, 666. Revelation chapter 13. I think it was 13. Revelation chapter 13. That man of 666. His vibration is 6. And the mark of the beast is that's talking about this microbe Chipoloni. Right. He's that man of 6. He's the man of 6. That's why they love in their username. You all often see 666. Often you see that they love it. In Germany, when you go to Germany, their car plates have a lot of 666. I'm not kidding you. I'm not making this up. Car plates. Not famous. It's another word. The famous, no, often or shit. Popular. Car plates here, see, they have a lot of it. Well, you don't see a lot, but yeah. If you go there, then you will. What's with the 666 number plates? What's with it? Germany. See? What's with that? Hi, I currently live in Maryland, and I noticed that relatively many cars have 666 in their registration number. See, man, I gotta save this as a picture, cause yeah, it's a lot of it's because you can choose your own numbers there. By the way, if you didn't know, and this was already 7 years ago. How much more now? I saw that when I went there. I saw, what the fuck? These people are devils, yo. They're literally satanic. I went over there. I saw almost all the females don't wear bras. Almost all of them. I never seen that many braless females in my life, and it was the summertime. I never seen that shit before. It was crazy. There's a lot of kush over there. You don't see a lot of slave descendants. I'll tell you that. They was really looking at us like, you know, at least the region where I went. You know, you have a lot of mixed up kids over there. You know, Jake father, Edomite mother. You see, it's not, you don't see them often, but they are there. You know, they're there, and those are the types that they're used to. They're not used to niggas. That's how they call us. Well, they don't call us niggas there, you know. They don't do that. You do have a bunch of Nazis over there, but those are different regions. But then again, here in the Netherlands, you have a bunch of motherfuckers too. But those are kind of different parts in the Netherlands, you know. But that's a whole nother story. Anyway, once that time comes, I'm going to come visit you. I'm a Heavenly Father willing, I'm going to come and visit you. Yeah. So, let me finish this up. Now it says here. Right. Right. Oh yeah. That's what I was talking about. So, yeah. So all over the place it says that you're not going to pay for the sins of your father, but certain places does say that you're going to pay for the sins of your father. Well, if you don't know about the reincarnation, then you would not understand that you are your forefather. Matthew chapter 16, verse 13. When Yahushua came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, "Whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am?" And they said, "Some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets." Why would they say that? Because that's what they believe. That's what the Israelites used to know about that, because it's the truth. Because he didn't say that was wrong. He like, well, why did you say these things? No, he didn't say that. But they was wrong. But sorry, I didn't say it good. He didn't say they shouldn't say these things. But anyway, he said unto them, "But whom say ye that I am?" And Simon Peter answered and said, "Thou art the anointed, the Son of the living power." And Yahushua answered and said unto him, "Blessed art thou, Simon Bar Jonah," which means son of Jonas. "For flesh and blood had not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven." Right. So that's one. Then you have here Matthew 11, verse 14. I'll start at 11. "Verily, verily, I say unto you, among them that are born of women, there had not risen a greater than John the Baptist, which is Yahushua's cousin." In the book of Luke, chapter 1 and 2, you're going to find out that that is his cousin. So, the fact that they said that he might be John the Baptist is kind of stupid, but they didn't know. They didn't know. But John the Baptist was already gone when they saw him. But they wasn't thinking like, what? Don't you? Hey, he's not even. John the Baptist is not even dead. He was the same age as. He was a few months older than Yahushua. How can he be him in the reincarnation? It doesn't make no sense. They was right here together at this on the scene. He baptized him. Why are you so stupid? They were stupid, I'll tell you that. Just like now, they're stupid now too. Niggas are stupid. Our people are some really stupid sometimes. Read it. It says it right here. They're the greatest people, but they do stupid things. Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 4. "For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee to them, and thou shalt say, Thus saith Yahweh the Yahweh the power." Because they're disrespectful, which is impudent, and they're stiff-hearted. They're hard-headed. And they don't want to listen. They're very rebellious. Very rebellious. Yeah. So yeah, that. And notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. So the least in the kingdom is going to be greater than John the Baptist, even though John the Baptist was the greatest born among women, except for Yahushua. And why was he the greatest? Well, he's going to explain. 12. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force, which were the Romans. And if you beat up the Israelites, you just beat up the kingdom of heaven, because the kingdom of heaven is within the Israelites. So if you fight against Israelites, you're fighting against the kingdom of heaven. You don't know it yet, but you're going to find out. You Edomites and you heathen nations, you're going to find out who you've been murdering all these years. You're going to find out. And you're going to pay too. You're going to cry. 1 John chapter 3 verse 1. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it kneweth him not. You don't know me. You don't know me. Matthew chapter 11 verse 12. Yeah. Verse 13. For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John. And if ye will receive it, so only if you receive it, this is Elias, which was forth to come. So who is John the Baptist? He was Elijah. Malachi 4 and 1. Sorry. Malachi 4 and 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. So, who is John the Baptist? He's Elijah. And you might say like, oh, this is Elias. It's not say Elijah. You're lying. No. Elias is the Greek equivalent of Elijah the prophet. Just like that other word that I just said. What was it? OC. Yeah, OC. That's the Greek way of saying Hosea. Because the New Testament, the Second Testament, by the way, it was translated from the Greek into the English. First Testament was from the Hebrew to the English. I think the Second Testament was from the Hebrew to the Greek to the English. I'm not sure about that. Wait, Second Testament. Yeah. Yeah, it was translated from the Hebrew to the Greek, and then from the Greek to the English, the New Testament. But the Old Testament was from the Hebrew to the English, if I'm correct. If I read that right, I've read that. Okay, I'm not sure. All right, I mean, yeah, the Tanakh, I know that. I do know that about the first 5 books of Moses. Yes, it was from the Hebrew to the English. What we see right now is from the Hebrew to the English, but it probably was also translated to the Greek. But yeah, enough of this. Right, but the point is that they change names from their. They do it. They change names, so they did that. But John the Baptist is Elijah. So that's reincarnation right there. He's reincarnated. Re is back, I like replay. In is in, and carnation is flesh. Carnal. So back in the flesh. That's what reincarnation literally means. Regeneration is also the same. You're regenerated. You're back generated. You're generated back. Re replay, which is back, and generate is, you generate something, which is the seed, the sperm, the baby. You're a woman. Her womb is a generator for her body. It generates a body because the sperm comes from the man, goes into the woman, and then stays there for 9 to 10 months, and then it comes out because it's generated in there. So there's reincarnation, regeneration, sorry. But the soul comes back every third or fourth generation, depends on. So your great grandfather, if he died and then you were born, guess who you are? You're him. Right. That's you. And yeah. In Suriname, they believe that. And in West Africa, they believe that. I can testify because I know both of them a little bit. Well, Suriname, I know more because I grew up there. And then West Africa, I've been around these people, so which are our people, but they're just different, from a different place. But I heard from them also that they believe in reincarnation, so. But not like a coolie, not like the East Indians. They believe you turn into a rat or a cow. I don't believe that shit. And I was, what? That just don't. Yeah, I don't believe that. Never. It's that's some coolie stuff. We don't do that. Deuteronomy chapter 24 verse. So yeah, you're not gonna pay for the death of your father, and the Edomites are not gonna pay. They're gonna pay for the deaths of their forefather because they are their forefather. That's why. And they're gonna pay for their deeds. Verse 17. Thou shalt not pervert the judgment of the stranger, nor of the fatherless, nor take a widow's raiment to pledge. You can't do those things. But thou shalt remember that thou was a bondman in Egypt, and Yahweh thy power redeemed thee thence. Therefore I command thee to do this thing. When thou cuttest down thine harvest in thy field, and hast forgotten a sheaf in the field, and a sheaf is this. Sorry. This. This is a sheaf. It could be of other type of plants, It could be, but it's typically wheat, which you can make bread with. But it could be something else. Weave of vegetables. Let me see. It could be this. Weave of fruits. A cluster. It would then, okay, you can call it a cluster then. Or this. Or this, of your field. Right, in the field. Thou shalt not go again to fetch it. It shall be for the stranger. Why? Because we also had our own welfare system, a so-called welfare system. With food. We used to feed each other. Also, when you have a land, you are not supposed to farm the entire land. You're supposed to leave a certain percentage for the homeless and the hungry, for the fatherless, and for the widow. You're supposed to leave it for them. For the stranger, follow a fatherless and widows. The stranger Israelite that just came into the land. That Yahweh thy power may bless thee in all the works of thine hand. That's how you're going to get a blessing from the Lord, because you're helping your fellow Israelites to live. When thou beatest thine olive tree, thou shalt not go over the boughs again. It shall be for the strangers, for the fatherless, and for the widow. So we had our own welfare system. You're not supposed to pick the olive tree like bald. You're not supposed to pick it bald. You're supposed to hit it and shake it. You beat it. And all that falls. Most of the time when they're ripe, they're going to fall. And then when they're green, they kind of stick to the branches. But if you need the green ones to make olive oil or something like that, and these ones to do other stuff with, then you pick it with your hand instead of beating it. But then you also don't pick everything. You need to leave a few percentage for if you have like this thing, you can't pick everything, bro. You're gonna be in trouble with the Lord. You're gonna be in trouble. You better leave a few for the homeless Israelites to come and feed themselves off of the land, which is only right because they are your fellow Israelites and we have our own land. But nowadays you got thieves and all that type of crazy stuff. We are living amongst other nations and stuff like that. So hey, you know, you're gonna have a guard there holding guard 24/7 for people not to steal your stuff. But yeah, I'm just reading at what it says right here, not what we're supposed to be doing right now. Because right now it would be hard to do that anyway. Because yeah, you don't have land, and those people don't believe in the scriptures anyway, or apply the scriptures. So yeah, it's kind of hard. But like I said, I'm just reading what it said, what it says, and what we used to do. Thou shalt not go over the boat. Okay, read it. Read it. Already. Wow, I already read that. Verse 21. When thou gatherest the grape out of thine vineyard. Oh, sorry. When thou gatherest the grapes out of thy vineyard. Oh yeah, they're really good. Thou shalt not glean it afterward. Right. Basically, don't clean it out like that. Glean. Gather leftover grain after a harvest. Right. So don't gather the leftover grapes in this case. Don't go do that. It shall be for the stranger, the Israelite foreigner, for the fatherless, and for the widow. So for the children that have no father, and for the widows that have no husband, because back in those days nobody would take care of them. But then you that are well off, you should take care of them, and the stranger also, so that they don't feel left out. Verse 22. And thou shalt remember that thou wast a bondman in the land of Egypt. Therefore I command thee to do this thing. Right, have compassion because you was a slave too. So now, you know, you was homeless too, basically, because when we are now in America and in Europe, you're homeless actually. You don't have a home. You don't have a home. You can't go back to your house, your home country. Well, I can actually go back, but the majority of our people don't have that. I can go back to Suriname, but that's not my country. Yeah, I was brought there, you know, via slave ships. Then we stayed there for a few hundred years, and now I'm back in Europe. That's the more that I am. No, I'm supposed to be here to a certain degree. Let's say that, because I'm not supposed to be here. Actually, I'm supposed to be back in our own land. Yeah, but then so with that, I think I'm done. And so with that, I'm gonna say shalom, and I'm gonna put these links in the description box so you can check them stuffs out for yourself. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.